Let me give you guys my thoughts on this Tempest Trials. Let's do some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice acting. And I mean beautiful, okay? If you think otherwise, then you're not my friend, chat. Do you want to do voice acting with me? Get over here. You do the males, I'll do the females. Usually there's more females, right?
Princess Alincia, I regret that I must trouble you during the festival, but something strange is happening.
What do you mean by strange?
It's Lady Micaiah. It seems her behavior has become wild. We're hearing reports from all over the festival. She's visited stall after stall, devouring food. She is now dancing on the festival platform. Dancing like a woman possessed, by all accounts.
There must be some mistake.
I find this difficult to believe, myself. Though I've known her but briefly, I would never have anticipated this.
Have I missed something?
Lady Micaiah, you're here? Then who is it sowing chaos in the festival?
I don't understand. What is it you're getting at? What's going on?
I see.
My truth is not your truth. Of course you don't understand. Micaiah? Who are you? I am but a bird. A little bird flying freely through the skies, singing whatever tune she pleases. The vortex is chaos itself, and I can feel it just pulling me in. Come and play. I've learned a new song. Oni, come to me. Follow the sound of my clapping hands.
Now wait a minute! Another Lady Micaiah? Do you have any idea who she is?
I don't, but at the same time, she is very familiar.
Be not alarmed, maiden.
Sir Knight, when did you...
I am not the knight you know. I reside in the Tempest, in the chaos. Maiden, come with me. Come into the depths of the Tempest. Your path lies with the goddess of chaos.
You should go get Black Knight in this Tempest Trials, because his voice is nothing like that. It's much more stoic. That is like as close to my Summer Young Tiki voice as it gets. Alright, let's go, guys. So, this is Tempest Trials of August 2018. Welcome, welcome. It's called Chaos Named. As always, we have 10 days left. I highly recommend that you guys check out my mathematics on Tempest Trials if you want to aim for certain things, certain ranks, how much stamina it takes to reach things. And as we talk about stamina, I'm sitting here at 100 stamina. But I'll get through it. Now, one thing I want to mention compared to this Tempest Trials and the previous one before we even start is that the bonus units are by far the most accessible ones we've ever had in a Tempest Trials. Maybe even the first one might have been like more accessible because it had like Robin and Donald. Tharja. I don't remember the first one, but there were some pretty accessible ones there. But this is super accessible. What does that mean? That likely means that everyone is going to be pushing score because it's going to be really easy. Everyone has Alphonse, Serena, BK. They're all pretty much given to us here, and they're all really good units to be able to auto battle or manually do it. One thing though, and I think this is also very important, is that I don't know how many people have done this, but if you have, feel free to tell me in the comments below. Like, I've summoned or supported Alphonse, and my Alphonse has this encounter, so he's going to be an absolute monster auto battling this anyways. The dude's going to have like 63 HP, tons of support running for him. So, initial predictions, and you can make fun of me after this is done, but 300k is what I think top 1k might be the new record for this Tempest Trials. There is no overlap with Forging Bonds. Most people are probably having some sort of buffs on these units by now. A lot of people love these units. Mass Marth is fully built. Everyone has Mass Marth at this point. We even got Arden, so we can all wake up together because he's going to be soloing things. You could even give him Deflect Magic and he'll probably tear stuff up. So top 1k might be really really close to about 300k this time. That's what I'm going to shoot for. And if you're probably going for top 5k, which is probably more reasonable, I'd probably aim your sights for maybe around 200k. These are my safe predictions, and that's only because the accessibility of this Tempest Trial. Now, from what I've heard, that the maps are being reused. Some of the most prominent maps from the previous Tempest Trials, like the final boss maps, some of those maps weren't that easy, especially some that had like the defense tiles in the middle. You have Micaiah as the final boss. She's a dancer, so that can mess things up. You got, you know, pretty tricky corridors. I don't feel like it might be the most ideal auto battling for Tempest Trials, so maybe the units themselves can't solo it, but I'll reserve my judgment till once I play it. Okay, and if you don't already know, it seems like most of our reward count is still the same, but what they've done is replaced a few slots with the characters that were announced during the fetch channel. So I'm just gonna go through a quick count on these orbs: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 19, 22, 23, 26, 27, 30, 31, 34, 35, 38, 39, 42. Yeah, so even though they've decided to give us all these rewards, they still haven't changed the orb count. Because you know what would happen at that point? We would all baby rage. They probably change around some of the initial seal costs. Like, you know, there's no seals, right? There's no seals given to us. And I actually kind of like this a lot. They may have done this for two reasons. Maybe they wanted to slow down our acquisition of new seals. They didn't want to like give us any more seals. In fact, I looked through the seals themselves and I realized there weren't that many seals that had A slots in them. If you've actually compared what the A slot is with a seal, most of the time the seals are a C skill or a B skill or a totally unique thing in the case of like Quick Impulse. So like the A skill, they haven't really shown other than stats. So like attack 3, defense 3, HP res or attack defense, but they're slowly showing up. So that's what I'm curious to see. When are we going to start seeing seals that have something like Fury on them? When are they going to start showing like distant counter, close counter on a seal? I don't know. But either way, they're not as common as the other ones. We still got a few other ones too. I think I missed out on close defense and distant defense, but generally speaking, they're not as common as the C and the Bs from what I realized. So maybe this is their way of slowing down our acquisition of new seals. So if you don't already know, we have Mass Marth, which is going to make it as a +8 merge if you've been playing since the beginning. I do not have that on the free-to-play account because it ended up starting around Legendary Banners. So this would still bring mine up to about a +3 or 4 on that account. Tobin, finally. He's a great Arena Assault check because he comes with Armor Slayer. Doesn't require much investment. Clive, also pretty good Arena Assault check. Very high defenses. Plop him with Sword Breaker. Refine him with Silver Lance. You're good to go. It's not much needs there. This is one of my happiest decisions they made in a long time. I was really afraid with the starter pack that they would never release this guy again. And they did. They did. So I'm very happy to see that Intelligent Systems did not go full money mode and gave everybody a free Black Knight, especially since again my free-to-play account never got them, and I don't pay like even for starter packs or anything. So to get a free armored red that has distant counter built in is huge, especially since he comes already at 5-star. So I'm very happy with this. No words need to be said. And close defense 3 fodder. Or Wind Sweep. Wind Sweep is generally what you want to be using this guy for, but he has insanely good mixed bulk. He comes at 164 BST and a preference weapon, which buffs up his mixed bulk even better. This guy should make auto battling really good. This is the beauty though. All these units are fairly good at auto battle in one way or another. Maybe the weakest link here would be Clive, but generally speaking, high BST on Tobin. Mass Marth's got Falchion. We got Black Knight with distant counter. Arden just has 1,000,000 HP. Joshua has that mixed bulk. So this is going to be one of the easiest Tempest Trials, at least from a quality perspective, for our units. And yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you think is going to happen on the Tempest Trials going forward from now? Do you think they're going to continue this trend? Or are they going to do maybe some sort of pattern where we end up with seals going forward, then units, seals, units? When do you think Marissa will come back? Infantry Pulse for free. When are they going to bring back those seasonal Tempest Trials units? NY Corin. What about Elwood and such? Do you think these units will ever end up in the permanent pool? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. feel free to join our Discord as well and kind of talk about maybe some strategies for your Tempest Trials, if comments you want as well. And yeah, what scores are you aiming for? What ranks? How much do you care about Tempest Trials? Alright guys, that was my first impressions on this. Good luck, happy farming. Check out the Tempest Trials mathematical video if you want to set some goals on what's going on. See you in the next video. Peace.